Ever wondered what causes the prices of goods and services to increase over time? This phenomenon, known as inflation, is a complex economic concept, but it can be broken down into simpler terms. At its core, inflation is the increase in the price of goods and services over time. It's a bit like a seesaw, balancing on an axis of supply and demand. When demand outpaces supply, sellers have the upper hand and can increase prices. This is referred to as demand-pull inflation. On the flip side, there's cost-push inflation. This occurs when the costs on the supply side, such as materials and wages, increase. The sellers, needing to cover these increased costs, are forced to charge more for their goods and services. Another key player in this intricate dance of economics is the money supply. Imagine the economy as a giant marketplace. If there's more money in circulation, the value of each unit of currency decreases. This devaluation can lead to increased prices, contributing to inflation. Now let's look at wages. When wages rise, workers have more income to spend. This increase in purchasing power can lead to a higher demand for goods and services, potentially driving up prices. Monetary and fiscal policies also have a role to play. Central banks, like the Federal Reserve in the United States, attempt to control inflation by adjusting interest rates. Higher interest rates can slow down borrowing and spending, potentially reducing demand and curbing inflation. But what happens if the economy becomes stagnant, with high unemployment and inflation? This rare condition is called stagflation, and it's a tricky situation to navigate. Government policies and unexpected changes in the economy can also impact inflation. For instance, a sudden surge in oil prices can increase the cost of transportation, which can then raise the price of goods in the market. Last but not least, there's the psychological factor. Expectations of inflation can lead to what's known as wage price spirals. If workers expect prices to rise, they might demand higher wages, which could then lead employers to increase prices, perpetuating the cycle. In summary, inflation is influenced by a variety of factors, from supply and demand to government policies and psychological expectations. It's a complex dance of economics with many moving parts, and while inflation is often seen as a negative, a moderate amount of inflation is actually considered healthy for the economy, as it encourages spending and investment. So the next time you notice the price of your favorite product going up, you'll have a better understanding of the forces at play. After all, knowledge is power, and understanding inflation gives you a sharper lens to view the world of economics.